Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Time has been a window, and today we're going to be doing some Overwatch. As you can see here, the suspect has an auto sniper, 3 kills, is going to spot one guy out in middle. A smoke's going to be dropped right in front of him, so he's going to be blocked off, but he's still going to take down Calf right through the smoke. Alright, well those stats were a bit misleading. While he did have 100% headshot percentage with only 3 kills, I actually thought that he might be legitimate, but as you can see, he is clearly wall hacking. Gonna be making his way up here on alt mid. One guy left mid, one guy flanking from banana. Looks like he knows there's a guy banana. He did hear him, and he just locks onto his face and takes him down. One more guy on the right side of mid, locking onto his face as well, and trying to lock onto Bell's face, but Bell's on the other side of that wall. As you can see, he is definitely using a... Wow, he's actually using a B-hop script as well. So he's using the full-on trifecta. He's using an aim lock and a wall hack and a B-hop script. I wonder if he was blatantly cheating before this point, or if the AI system just worked perfectly in this situation, because as you guys can see, first round we come into it, he is blatantly cheating. Either way, one guy there on the left-hand side, he takes a quick shot at him, but not quite able to connect because Flamingo didn't quite peek out far enough. Cap over there staring backwards, he is full-on rage hacking. One guy pushing down middle here, and Pelican's gonna hop over towards him and get taken down. The suspect hasn't scoped in yet, locked on, tries the scope, not quite in time, and gets absolutely annihilated. What the heck was the suspect doing there? This round, the suspect holding mid, one guy peeks out, he does tag him with the scout, but does not get that headshot. Either way, looking over here towards Banana, gonna take a shot at the wall here. Flamingo's gonna tag him down a little bit, but he is able to get the headshot on the Flamingo. Now I'm gonna be pushing his way up middle here. Bell on the left side of mid is the one he tagged, and down to 30 HP, but there is also one guy on the right side of mid. Gonna take a shot at him through the wall, gonna switch sides, takes a shot at Daisy, and I'm surprised that didn't connect. Either way, the suspect is able to take down Bell. Daisy's on the other side of that box, moving left and right, making it difficult for the suspect, but he is able to finally connect with the headshot, and now they have the site. One guy over there in library. Suspect's gonna be holding the angle here. Let's see if he's able to react to him as he crosses. No, the answer is no, not even with a wall hack. That's kind of pathetic. Either way, gonna take another shot here, and not quite able to take him down. Okay, finds himself in a 3v2 situation, still gotta worry about this rage hacker here, and gets absolutely annihilated by him. Alright guys, we got plenty of evidence in this case. As for major disruption aim assistance, that is evident beyond reasonable doubt. Vision assistance is evident beyond reasonable doubt, and other external assistance is evident beyond reasonable doubt. As for griefing, gonna go with insufficient evidence here. Let's move on to the next case. Now, you don't see this often. We find ourselves on Anubis, and this guy is just spinning around in circles. Let's see if he decides to move around a little bit. Looks like it's just a D-ranking game, and as you can see, everyone in this game is AFK except one. Okay, the suspect's gonna be moving over here and making his way over here towards the terrorists. We're gonna take them all out. Yeah, this is definitely either a D-ranking game or a boosting game. The suspect making his way over here and taking down all of the terrorists as they just spin around. As you can see, 9 people in the server AFK, and only the suspect is going around and picking up kills. Now, whenever you see a case like this, Valve wants you to report it as griefing. They will check into it at a later time, and they will be the ones to determine if anyone should be punished for this. Time for the Overwatch resolution. It was either a D-ranking game or a boosting game, or maybe both. As for major disruption aim assistance, that is insufficient evidence here. Vision assistance is insufficient evidence here, and other external assistance is insufficient evidence here. And as I mentioned earlier, Valve wants you to report these as griefing games so they can check into them at a later time and make the verdict themselves. As for this, I'm gonna have to go with evident beyond reasonable doubt, and like I said, they will check into it and they will make the proper call. Let's move on to the next case. And once again, we find ourselves on Anubis, and as you can see, it is another boosting game, but it looks like this time we have 2 players moving around. We have the suspect here, and Donkey, who's also got an auto sniper. So obviously, this game should be reported much like the prior game, where I just reported for griefing, because it is a full-on boosting or D-ranking game, and you can see the suspect is just mowing everyone down. As for major disruption aim assistance, that is insufficient evidence. As for vision assistance, that is insufficient evidence. And as for major disruption other external assistance, that is insufficient evidence. As for minor disruption griefing, like I said earlier, evident beyond reasonable doubt. Let's move on to the next case. Next up, we find ourselves on D-Dust 2. As you can see, the suspect's got some incredible mechanical aim, just flicking from target's head to target's head. It almost looks like an aim lock. Well, actually, that's because it is. Either way, the suspect here just tapping everyone in warm-up in the face and gonna get taken down by Iguana. And right off the bat, we can already tell he's cheating. So let's speed things up onto the pistol round. You can see the suspect making his way over here towards long doors. Meanwhile, the terrorists making their way towards B tunnels, getting taken down by Vortex and Sparrow. And will they be able to make it into that B site? It does not look like they will, so they might be redirecting down here towards lower. The suspect here in position, able to lock onto both faces right there, taking down Nautilus and Torres, and that's just going to leave one more guy in upper B tons, now rotating to lower. Suspect making his way back over here towards lower. He is not going to let Flute make it to that A site. Staring at him through the box, wall hacks confirmed, and takes him down with a headshot. Honestly, guys, you don't really see aim locks as blatant as this one usually. The suspect here able to tap 3 guys in the face, 2 more guys in long doors. Are they going to actually decide to push him? Looks like Vortex going to take out one of them from behind, and the suspect staring at him through the wall, following his teammate, and it looks like Vortex is going to pick up another kill with that scout. Right now, we can confirm the suspect is wall hacking and aim locking, and I'm just watching a little bit more to see if he decides to use any kind of other external assistance. I think at this point, the suspect has realized that since he has so many teammates cheating as well, he doesn't really have to do too much of anything. He is going to be playing over here by car, though, and just going to be holding back and waiting for them to come to him. Of course, the suspect knows a bunch of terrorists can be pushing their way up here at long. In perfect position, following Nautilus here, gets the one tap, locks onto the next one, gets the one tap, gets another one tap, make that 2, and now he's just got 1 terrorist remaining who's going to be bailing out of long. And it's time for the Overwatch resolution. Alright guys, I went through the entire game just to absolutely make sure that we didn't miss anything. As for major disruption aim assistance, I'm gonna have to go with evident beyond reasonable doubt. That was blatant as all hell, he was locking onto people throughout the game. As for vision assistance, we could tell on that first round that he was using some form of vision assistance to give him extra information, and of course, coupled with that aim lock, he was pretty much unstoppable. So that is evident beyond reasonable doubt. As for other external assistance, I never once throughout the entire game saw him using any kind of B-hop script, and it didn't look like he was using any kind of anti-aim, so I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here. And as for grieving, he wasn't grieving this game, he was doing everything in his power to win it, so insufficient evidence here. Let's move on to the next case. Next up, we find ourselves on D Mirage. As you can see here, the suspect's got 4 kills, 220 damage around, with 100% headshot percentage. That's a little bit suspicious. Either way, one guy here on the right-hand side, did he pre-aim him before he could see him? Or could he see just a little bit of him when he started moving his crosshair over? Not entirely sure. Either way, he is going to spot Nautilus, who his teammates ran right past, and now making his way over here towards window room. One guy on the right-hand side, going to get the kill onto Banjo, and still got one guy over here on Catwalk. Looks like he's going to go for the flank towards Cat. He's actually checking over here towards the B site. Looks like he's patiently checking. Nope, he's staring at him straight through the wall and holding the angle. And he's going to take a tap at him through the wall. Not quite able to get on target. Trying to find a better angle to approach this from. And going to peek out and take down Toucan. Alright guys, right off the first round, it looks like the suspect is way too aware of where people are to be legitimate. Either way, Woodpecker going to take down Violet, Toucan going to take down Kiwi. Suspect peeking out, knows that Toucan's over there on the far side. One guy up close here, he's going to try to spray him down, not quite able to get on target. Hey, the good news is, even though it does look like he might be walling, it looks like he is legitimate when it comes to aim. Alright, making his way over here through Palace, he's going to spot out one guy over by stairs. He is hugging that left-hand wall here. Violet taking a couple shots. Suspect trying to peek out here, and it looks like Violet has fallen back. Terrorists have taken that B site and planted the bomb. The suspect is peeking around here. One guy on top of stairs, and the suspect is hiding in sight. Gonna peek out, able to take down Banjo. Sparrow over there. Looks like he aimed on him right through the wall, and Anchor's gonna pick up that kill. The suspect once again making his way over here towards the A side. Violet underneath the balcony here. And the suspect creeping his way over here towards the ladder. Going to go for the knife kill. He is able to pick up a second knife kill. One more guy over there in CT spawn. And it looks like the suspect's going to go through window here and try to get up behind him. Of course, the suspect knows exactly where he's at. Making his way over here towards the A site. And going to aim at him. Looks like he wants to go for another knife kill. But Kiwi is going to pick up the kill. Alright, the suspect making his way up the A ramp here. 2 guys over there towards connector. 1 guy in sight behind triple box. Let's see if he knows where he's at. Gonna peek out. Able to take down Sparrow. Really good peek onto that. And now looking over here towards the stairs. Does see a gun barrel. Gonna peek out. Able to take down Violet. 1 more guy here on Catwalk. He is gonna spot him out. Taking some taps. And able to spray him down. Anyways, guys, while he has had a couple of suspicious moments, overall, his awareness has been definitely on point, but I really can't say that it is 100% a wall hack. After all, in those situations, he could have just had some good educated guesses like that. Like he knew where that guy was going to be. One more guy on the other side of the pillar. Like he knows he's there, though. It really looked like he knew that that guy was on the other side and just wanted to get away from him before he got double peeked. One guy pushing his way up catwalk here. The suspect is holding the angle. And it looks like Banjo's going to be pushing up into it. And yeah, the suspect spots him out, takes a couple taps, and tell me that's not suspicious. That looks like a wall hack. Okay, I believe that we have confirmed he is wall hacking at this point. Suspect going to go up behind Toucan and is able to finish him off. One more guy over here in window room. Gonna peek out over here towards him, try to do some damage to him, and as you can see, Kiwi gonna knife him from behind. The suspect here was actually just trying to distract him so that Kiwi could get that knife kill. This time, the suspect making his way through Palace. There is one guy on the stairs. That nade smoke made it very hard to really make out that counter-terrorist on the staircase. Flashbang gonna come out, and it looks like he is staring at Violet through the wall, gonna peek out, able to take down Violet with a couple taps. One more guy in sight, able to tap him up. And it looks like there is just one more counter-terrorist remaining, rotating his way through CT spawn. Let's see how the suspect approaches this. Really good peek onto him, able to spray him down, and time for the Overwatch resolution. Let's go through this. So as for the first thing, aim assistance, I'm going to have to go with insufficient evidence here. That looked like his normal, natural aim here. For the most part, it was mostly just body shots and him just tapping away at the chest. As for vision assistance, a couple shady moments early on that looked like he might have had more information than he should have had. But later on, it really looked like he definitely had more information than he should have. As you guys saw, it looked like he knew there was a guy on the other side of that pillar. And then when he fell back onto catwalk and went up into the vent room, he was just holding that angle, waiting for that guy to push up behind him once he noticed that there was a guy pushing up behind him through the wall. So yes, he was using a wall hack, but he was trying his best to hide it. So I'm going to have to go with evident beyond reasonable doubt here. I feel like we definitely had enough evidence to report this. As for main disruption, other external assistance though, didn't see any bunny hop scripts or anything like that, so insufficient evidence here. And as for griefing, I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's cases. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And as always, have a great day.